Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Fresno State will kick it off and we will be underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will have the opening possession of the game. So the last time these two got together, were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Davis looking to pass. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pucks it out of the air. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants it all. Touchdown Warriors! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Wants to throw. It's Warner. Throws to the tight end. He makes a catch. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference, defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. After that penalty, now they're set up inside the red zone on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Freeman. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Rushes on him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
Hawaii 7, Fresno State 3.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Working that left side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the catch down the right side. He's brought down, but this freshman is not afraid to take a shot.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
Throws for the tight end. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
And we'll have a shakeup in the Mountain West standings this week. Check this out. Boise State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Boise. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Mountain West is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to throw, it's Warner. Sets up the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Got it in the middle, it's Gilliam. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's 1st down, Fresno State. To the air on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the run, it's Gilliam. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete to the left. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Finds a soft spot in the middle. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Looking downfield, it's Warner. Pressure coming. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Fresno State will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Davis will throw. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him, get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
The Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the gun. Give on the inside.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. you can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Rides to back and leaves it. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. The Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Give to the running back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Warner. Working the middle, it's complete. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Smashes ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Man, you see all the time this running back has spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drive that defender into the ground, get off me, and he's able to walk in for the score.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. So they covered 42 yards on the drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And first down for the offense.
The give from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They march to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on time. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Going to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release on the RPO. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a grab for a big play. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. And the Bulldogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a man. It's Warner. Trying to bull his way in. He gets it in. Touchdown, Fresno State. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They march 78 yards down the field. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pocket breaking down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Wide receiver comes in motion. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. The throw. Hauls it in. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. Davis looking to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. He's got it down the right side. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Colorado found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A prime example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in...
Touchdown, Fresno State. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Davis will throw. The short hands, it's Harris. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This will likely be the last play of the half. They're going to run it. He has the first and still on his feet. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Dropping back, it's Warner. Fires to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
It'll be a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. He's got an open man. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Bulldogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day. This one from 23. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds a tight end.
It's very early in the college football season, but this coaching staff has to be very pleased by what they've seen from their quarterback. He's making real good decisions, and he's been accurate. That was his 100th completion early this year.
Makes the catch to the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Davis looking to pass. They're working that left side. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Goes to the option. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. It's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They'll try to convert on 4th and short from the 20. Big fullback's got it. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Rainbow Warriors started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throwing right. He caught it. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. On the move. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go with a direct snap. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Warner. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Second down coming up.
The give to the tailback. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, the ground game. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
8-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Gilliam. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. On target to the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive, even when you get in this part of the field when everything's...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over him. Great job defensively, playing together as one unit on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's a heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
I always think the best offenses are the ones that can run the football efficiently down by the goal line. It's hard to throw it down here. It's hard, especially if you can't protect your quarterback. And this offense now, 2 straight plays is going backwards.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Back to throw, it's Warner. Oh, they're after him. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. 4th down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
Leaves it with the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give on the inside. There he goes. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Using his legs, it's Sims. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Davis will throw. Complete. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Catch in the middle. It's Walton. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Warriors! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do.
Looking downfield on first down.
They're up by 10 over Washington. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's McClain. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run to the left. Oh, he dropped it! And they fumbled the thing out of bounds, but they maintain possession, but it'll be right at the previous line of scrimmage. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Dropping back, it's Warner. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Gilliam. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Gilliam. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Gilliam.
And listen, everything's 4-down territory at this point when you're trailing by this much late in the game. So it's okay you didn't get the first down there, but now the pressure's on to convert this. Otherwise, it's ball game.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll start this drive going to the air. He unleashes a long one. Makes a grab on the shot. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. The give to the big fullback. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Sneaks it in. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Fresno State, 24.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the score. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Using his legs, it's Gilliam. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up 3rd down.
Sticks it in his belly. Fighting off the defender. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Number 17.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. They tack that last score on just for good measure as they are getting oh so close to putting this one away. The kickoff is coming. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Snagged out of the air. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. To the air, it's Warner. Snagged in the middle, it's Gilliam. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. It's a draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. And they spike it to stop the clock.
Number 49 in punt formation to kick it away.
Kick is in the air. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.